Hey everyone, welcome to the first part in my 3-part video series about outdoor planters. Today it's all about soil prep. So right now it's the first part of April and it's 85 degrees outside, but by the end of the week it'll probably be snowing. So obviously it's too soon to start putting anything in our planters, but what I want to do is get outside and prepare the soil to host all my lovely flowers, my thrillers, fillers, and spillers. We're going to keep it super simple. Here in the Midwest, we get maybe 3 to 4 months of actual outdoor growing time. So I want to get that soil prepped so that I have the best outcomes when it comes to my outdoor planters. So let's get started.
So the reason why I say keep it super simple, especially around here, I only get to enjoy my planters for about 3, maybe 4 months. So I'm not going to put tons of energy into making sure that the plants have like a super long life, because they only end up being about 3 or 4 months, which isn't a big deal. But first step is obviously you got to clean out all the leftover garbage from the previous season. Simple enough. Now what I had in here last year, I had like a spike, Dracaena spike in there. Just a bunch of really fun plants. Flowers, blooming flowers is what I like to do, which I'll probably do something similar. We're feeling a little different this year as far as what I feel like I'm gonna be planting. I'm gonna break up the soil really good. Just get it really loose all down in there and try to pull up as many roots as I can that are still lingering. Oh goodness, see, look at this. Obviously you'll need some gardening tools to kind of break up those roots so you can get all this stuff out of there. Good gracious. I didn't think you needed to see me struggle with that root, so now we're back. So just kind of clean up some of this old stuff. Obviously you're not going to get it all. It's not a big deal. You want to make sure the soil is really nice and loose so that your new plants have air to breathe and aren't super like in compacted soil. So just kind of dig down, just kind of mix it up, just get dirty. It's good exercise. So when you look at the soil, you can still see, you know, there's the green stuff, like some little fertilizer left in there from last year. Little bits of things. You know, it's been outside in the elements for so long, it's probably not worth much. So what I'm gonna do is just amend the soil with another time-release fertilizer. You could use liquid. I just don't trust myself. I don't trust I'm always afraid I'm gonna over-fertilize or under-fertilize, and I kind of feel like with the time release, you can't go wrong, right? Maybe? So the soil still looks pretty good, and I'm gonna keep it. I might remove some on the top and put in a new layer of topsoil, but there's no point in wasting good soil when your plants are only going to be in there for about 4 months. So we're just going to amend it with some fertilizer. Any time release fertilizer will do. I use the shake and feed. You can use whatever you want. I'm not married to any one kind. And I know, so you can read the instructions. I really don't. It's always good to read instructions when you're dealing with fertilizer, which is probably why I don't trust myself with liquid. But I'm just gonna shake some in. So I think it looks good. Let's get some, let's start cooking with some fire here. Now I got all purpose. You can get stuff for vegetables, you can get stuff for whatever you're planting. You know, just note that when you're working in the soil with flower beds, which I'll probably show you later, or gardens, you know, you probably start that process in the fall. But with these little planters, started in the spring, it's not a big deal. That's what I've always done. I've always had success. So like I said before, if I can do it, you can do it. So, you know, I'll probably pick out some more of these roots here and there when I see them come up. And I'll probably give the pot another really good stirring before I plant. But we can talk more about that in the next video, where we're gonna go shopping and we are going to pick out our plants. We're gonna pick out our thrillers, fillers, and spillers, and I'll give you some great ideas of what will work well and what's pretty inexpensive. Some fun little tips and tricks that you can do in your pot to really have beautiful blooms all summer. So thank you for checking out Suburban Sill and my soil prep video. And I'll see you next time when we're gonna get ready to go shopping, which is probably the best part about setting up your outdoor planter, is by far going shopping and picking out your new plants. So check back in a couple weeks when the fear of frost is over, and we'll head to the store on a fun little shopping adventure. Thanks again. And if you want some more plant information, visit suburbansill.com or follow along on Instagram at suburbansill. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for daily updates. And always, if you have a question, or maybe you have an awesome tip about doing how you do your outdoor planters, please leave a comment, because I think we'd all want to know what you're doing to make your planters awesome. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.